How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we are in fact getting a SKENES takeover program today in MLB The Show 25, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And I'm kind of surprised they haven't tweeted anything about the June Spotlight Drop 2 stuff or anything about the multiplayer program. We're also getting a new Conquest map, so there should be some free packs in there. But if you take a look at the brand new updated game, yes, they removed GOAT difficulty, but they also did a patch of a game update and updated the cover for SKENES. And then they just also recently tweeted out a SKENES GIF, or GIF, whatever you want to call it. But that is definitely going to be a SKENES takeover program. I don't know what overall the card will be. I'm kind of thinking it will be like a 92 or a 93. Some people are kind of speculating that it will be a 94. I think that might be a little bit too high, although I think that would be a great card. Just another proof or a screenshot of proof that we will be getting a SKENES. This was just, to show that I did update the game this morning. It was updated recently, and that cover should be on everybody's game now. But I think that just because there's an 89 overall SKENES, I think that's still okay if we get like a 92 or a 93. Because the main thing about this card is like his control isn't that great, right? He has outlier on his fastball, so his control on his fastball is not going to be that great anyway. But he does have 99 control on the sinker. I think that could be pretty effective to have an outlier fastball and then a non-outlier sinker. They might give him double outlier. But the main thing about this card is that his break on his sweeper and his slider is really not that good. They could also give him a changeup instead of maybe one of those breaking balls. I think that would be pretty good. But obviously they will usually stick to what the current card has in terms of the live series. I'm also kind of surprised that they chose SKENES. I thought they were going to pick Gunnar Henderson. So I wouldn't even say that that would be a correct prediction. I'm not even going to really count it. But it's pretty cool that we were able to find that information on the website. But anyway, the last thing I wanted to mention is something that I don't think a lot of people are really thinking about. They did remove GOAT difficulty from online play, so all the GOAT difficulty tiers, or I guess like 1100 rating or 1200 rating, it would be GOAT difficulty. They changed that to Legend now, but that is also, or I guess that could also affect this Diamond Quest method that I was talking about in a couple videos ago. I didn't really want to make another video talking about Diamond Quest, but just because they took out GOAT difficulty online, they could actually go into GOAT difficulty and adjust the sliders even further, or I guess do another game update on GOAT difficulty for the bunting strategy. I really hope that they don't do that. I think I'm good enough to beat the computer on GOAT difficulty anyway, just by naturally playing, but the bunt strategy makes it a lot easier for almost everybody to do it. But I just don't think a lot of people are realizing that they could go in and make it almost impossible to bunt on GOAT because that's not in online play anymore, right? Obviously, they wouldn't want to take out bunting completely from online play because that just wouldn't be realistic baseball, but they could potentially do that for GOAT difficulty in the Diamond Quest. But if I'm really being honest, I don't know if the developers are smart enough to even think about what I'm talking about right now. So maybe now that I'm saying it, they will see that. But at the same time, I wanted to make the video because if I'm talking about how easy it is to do this type of thing, and then a couple days later they make an update and change that type of mode or change that difficulty in Diamond Quest, then I don't want people to still be doing that method, not knowing that there's a possibility out there that it could change a little bit. So that's kind of why I'm talking about it right now. But anyway, we'll have to see what that SKENES card is looking like. We'll also have to see what other content we're going to get today. So until next time, I'm College Lefty, and peace out.